Ooh. Ooh, yeah. It's patch day. It's patch day. I love patch day. Patch day on a new on a game is like Christmas. So, um, Predecessor coming out with version 1.3. They did Omega did a stream, dev stream, and kind of went over it and everything last week. But I've been waiting. I've been like, when's the patch notes? Come on. Now I started reading a bit of it. So I know some of it, but I stopped like right before the items and stuff. But I wanted to make a video about it, go over, um, the finer details and my thoughts on it. So I'm gonna try and breeze through it, but I will be stopping at certain points now. So they have a new hero, skins, items, some changes to ranked and role draft in general, new tutorial videos. Oh, interesting. New tower fortification mechanics, a play again function, count linking, and more. Okay, new tutorial videos. I didn't see that one before. That's going to be good because I've been telling them that they weren't shit, but you know, they could use some work. So first off, Morn. If you haven't seen the trailer, go watch the trailer and give them a like because really well done. But basically, it's this tree spirit, protector of the forest thing, the trope, but done really well. So, getting into it, I don't understand this passive. It says Morn's next basic attack gains additional range. So, cooldown of 9. When I read it again, I'd miss the next basic attack bit. Maybe, so, I don't know. Whatever. His every other hit, or every second hit in a 2-hit combo will have increased range and deal extra damage. It's weird. Anyways, moving on from that, damaging an enemy target heals Morn. That's pretty solid. Good reason for him to be in punching stuff and not worry so much. It says 4, 6, 8, and 10%. So does that increase as he's punching? I would assume it stacks. I don't know. It's very poorly written in my opinion. Moving on, basic attack. It's a basic attack, right? Then we have this, and this is probably one of the coolest things to come to Predecessor. So it's a skill shot, right? It's not going to lock on, and he vomits out bugs, and then these bugs, if they hit an enemy or an ally, they will attach. If they hit an ally, Morn and the allied hero's hit will restore health every second for 3 seconds. So this is his way of healing. Obviously, he's a support, so there's a lot of stuff you can build into that. That's going to be a phenomenal. So when your carry or your tank or whatever dives in on the enemy, your sparrow rushes in with her, and then you spit on her and the enemy, she's going to get, or whoever you spit on is going to get that health, plus they're going to gain 5 plus 10% of plus 10% of your physical armor. Oh, so it's rewarding you building into being a tank. See, when I read it the first time, like I just read through it real quick. Wow. So basically, you're gonna get physical and magical armor 5 plus 10% of how much physical or magical armor you have. And that's what your ally is going to get. Oh no, it says Morn and the ally. Okay, for 3 seconds, you and the allies you hit are going to get buffed up. Oh man. I want this to be paired with like Richter in the off lane and Sparrow and what's a good mage? Grux in the jungle, and then I don't know, choose your favorite mage like an Iggy and Scorch tanks up. New tank meta. Anyhow, enemies are going to take damage every 3 seconds and have their base physical and magical armor reduced by 5. And they're on top of that, their bonus physical armor and magical armor is going to be reduced by 20%. So for 3 seconds, they're going to be stripped. They're going to take damage on the offset every second for 3 seconds. And then they're having their, immediately they're going to have their armor stripped away. What's the cooldown on that? Yeah, 15-second cooldown. So you're going to need to get haste in there to bring that 9 down to somewhere like a 5. That's what you're wanting every 5 seconds. Do that. Even once, though, is a game changer. Especially when there's one in a match. So you're already guaranteed that they don't have that powerful, like, what's going to go up against that? I guess Zinx can go up against that, and Narbash can go up against that. You know. Let's see. Oh, yes. So this is just a punch. It's a charged punch. Morn channels energy into his fist. You're going to expand. You saw that radius expand around him. He's going to slow. He's going to gain damage reduction. But he's also going to slow down at the end or when you reactivate it. So if 1.5 seconds is going to charge up either at the end of the 1.5 seconds, or you can activate it immediately or whenever you feel. Enemies will take damage from it and then are mesmerized. I'm assuming that's a new keyword. I'm wondering if it's a charm effect where, like, usually mesmerize is going to be like they're going to move towards the target that hits them. Anyways, CC, and it's going to be, the duration of the CC is going to be based on how long you let it charge up. So if you let it charge up the full duration, but also if someone's running away, you're slowed down charging it up, so you may not be able to hit them. So anyways, abduct is just a pullback. You're going to slow yourself back and pull them, slow yourself down. So all of his moves will slow him as he charges them up. But whatever. If this one gets canceled, though, if you let it run out, then it'll go on cooldown. So it won't automatically, but it will do damage when it hits them. So it's basically Richter's hook is all that is. Except Richter's hook, you can hold that indefinitely. You cannot with this. Enemies hit by the ability are partially pulled towards Morn. So they're not pulled all the way. And they're slowed. Yeah. And then his ultimate. Look, I haven't seen it in action. It's unfair for me to judge. But all it does is darken the screen a bit. Now it is map wide, is what it looks like. But, and then he gains movement speed. And that's 4 seconds of, oh, the lights went out of him. Okay. Anyways, moving on. He's getting a skin. Murdoch is getting a skin. Grux is getting a skin. Sparrow's getting a skin. And Kwong is getting a skin. Kwong needs better skins. Sparrow needs better skins. That skin for Sparrow does look awesome, though. But I want a good legendary skin. I'm surprised that this Grux one isn't legendary. Or this Murdoch one. But anyways, pretty cool. Then there's some bundles. We don't need to go over that. Account linking. So now you will be able to link your account from PS5 to Steam to Xbox. So across everything. So good for people who want to play on multiple things or started maybe on uh, computer and want to move over to a PC and want to move over to console or whatever, what have you. Level up rewards. So they did this thing where for the first 20 levels, you're going to gain rewards every level. And now they're retroactively putting it in for people who were already past that. So, yeah, I don't know what the rewards are. They don't say. Draft improvements. You're now going to be able to swap roles and heroes. You're going to want to go into the patch notes, read about it. I'm not going to go over it because there are certain times you can do certain things, but basically you're going to be able to, or just pause the video and read it here. But you're going to be able to swap now because made a mistake and me and the wife swapped roles, but we couldn't officially swap roles, and I forgot. Oh no, I'm trying to lane with with the dagger. Yes, so your hunt items, is what they call them, are tied to they're tied to your role, and so now you can swap that. Good. They're doing a 14-day ranked mode trial, so get in and play ranked, and I don't know, show them that we want to do that. But also they have to still have queues for unranked, and so we'll see. If they have the player base, this will be the time that'll determine it. Now, tower fortifications is a major proponent of V1-3 or 1.3, which is tower plating. So they're for the first 15 minutes of a match, tier 1 towers are going to be split up into 4. Their health bars are going to be split up into 4, and each 25%. So where is it? What does it say exactly? So I get this exactly right. You will be rewarded with extra gold, but be warned, each time you destroy a plated segment, the tower will become more durable, while also summoning a temporary barrier that grants an even larger increase in armor for 10 seconds based on the number of enemy heroes near it when the plate is destroyed. So, if you solo a tower, then it's going to, when a plate is, when 25% of its health bar is depleted, it will shield itself. That shield will be based on how many heroes were around it when it hit that threshold. So, if there's no heroes, if minions just happen to do it, but if one hero's there, it's going to shield it less than if 4 are there. There is going to be gold that drops. It's going to be 55 gold twice, and those pickups it's going to get picked up and then dispersed over amongst everybody who's within the tower's range. So basically what they're saying is we don't want you to kill the tower, tier 1 tower, before the 15-minute mark. If you do, then it was well deserved. Yeah. Here's their mechanics breakdown. After 15 minutes, the fortification will be automatically removed. So if you didn't kill a tower within 15 minutes, don't worry about it. It'll go back to being what it is now. There's the 55 gold pickup twice. That's for every 25% of the health you deplete. The gold will drop on the ground if you weren't there to it'll drop. It says it goes to the closest, or gold travels to the furthest away ally player, but I don't know if it's automatic or it just drops on the ground. I think it drops on the ground based on what they were saying. Now it'll drop on the ground if you're not there, and it'll only remain for 25 seconds. So you can't from spawn go and try and you won't have the time, usually. Yeah, so that's it with that. Barrier duration, 10 seconds. Barrier bonus armor, 5 heroes nearby, 400 bonus armor for 10 seconds. So basically they're saying no more of this getting in while somebody goes back to base, because it's so, you have to go back to base so often. But I play Morgish in the off lane, and I'm able to dip back to base, or even as carry, I'm able to quickly dip back to base frequently. Usually every time I get enough gold to get an item, I dip back to base quickly, regain resources, get back to lane. I'm so quick about it, it doesn't matter. But it is hard for people. I find mages. Mages are the ones that are going to benefit from this the most, I think. Mid lane is the hardest to be able to go back to lane, or to get. What is really going to help you is now you can kill some minions and get over to help out in another lane better. So that's really nice. I think that's the big winner is mages on this one. All towers. Additionally, all towers inhibitors no longer grant local gold to nearby killers. Instead, tower local gold is now dropped as 2 gold pickups for all towers on destruction or final plate kill. These grant the same amount of local gold as normal and shared among. Okay. So, what they're saying is, let's say you back up from a tower real quick, you would get gold if the minions killed it. Now it's going to drop on the ground, and you're going to have to rush in and grab it. So, no more can you almost get a tower down. You see him coming, you still get the reward. No, you have to either stay there or, what have you, if you want that gold. So that's nice. New items. All right. New stats. Ultimate haste. Oh, yes. So, ultimate haste is going to affect your ultimate only. That's just it. So miscellaneous, they've got divine potion. Yeah, they've got mana potions now. Permanently upgrade your refillable potion to now restore additional health and mana. That's a cost of 350. That's nothing. That's pretty good. That's going to be a first get for a lot of characters. I know me as Morgish, I would usually try and get the blue buff if I could in the offlane, especially if I was there over on that side. But wow, yeah, that's pretty good. Regenerate mana over 15 seconds, 2 charges, and the restorative base. So yeah, good. Lucky Feather, 3% Omnivamp, Profiteer passive, deal 5% increased damage to minions and monsters upon killing an enemy unit. Gain 7 additional gold. Camp leaders grant 17 additional gold. This item will destroy itself upon death and sells for a reduced value of 300 gold. Yeah, so it's just a quick thing that is going to really benefit junglers who are clearing their camps effectively, and who don't just run in and die. It's also going to be good for carry to outlane. Yeah, because you're going to get back killing enemy unit, camp leaders. Yeah, yeah, pretty good. Increased damage and everything. You can lane better. All right, tier 2, longbow, redwood shortbow. These are probably all for the new items. So I just basically like to go to the tier 3 items. Let's see. Viper. Corrode. Passive. On damaging an enemy hero, reduce their physical armor by 4%, stacking up to 6 times. Enemies with 6 stacks of corrode become eroded. Eroded heroes receive 8% damage increase. Let me start that over. Eroded heroes receive 8% increase on hit damage and ability damage from you. So it's going to go really well with on hit builds. Reduce their physical armor. Stacking up to 6 times. 4 times 6, 24%. Jesus. Along with, you got, that's going to be nasty. And it's physical attack speed and physical penetration. All right, that's the only carry item. It's gonna stack into my builds though, for sure. I'll make a build of it. I've been wanting to do a guide on a non-hit build, anyways. Spear of Desolation. It's been a minute since the assassins got anything. What is this? Final hour. Upon using your ultimate, gain 7% increased damage for 6 seconds. Cool. Grex didn't need that, but sure. All right. Why not? Sonic Echo. Upon casting an ability, your next 2 basic attacks within 3 seconds gain 45% bonus attack speed. Again, Grex didn't need that, but... Oh man, an assassin build for Grex. And I know this is supposed to be for Kalari, but F that. Melee heroes reset their basic attack cooldown when activating Duplicity. So it's going to allow you to basically pull a crunch where you cancel your abilities into your basic attack. Wow, can I make a carry build with this? TBD. I've been wanting to make an assassin kind of build for Sparrow. We gonna see. All right, fighter. Fighter. While within 475 units of an enemy unit, your basic attacks deal 20 plus 3.5% bonus health. All right. So fighters gets Rapture. That's attack speed, health, ability haste, and omnivamp. So no attack power on this. While within units, 475 units of an enemy unit, your basic attack deals 20 plus 3.5% bonus health plus 12% bonus physical power, physical damage on hits. Yeah, so your bonus physical power and your bonus health. So you're not going to be able to use it with a ranged hero, is what they're saying. They want you to get in and mess stuff up. But this is going to be really good for Steel, for Richter, for anybody who needs, who builds into bonus health. I've got a health-focused build. Yeah, that's gonna be real good. All right, Tyranny. Upon casting your ultimate, gain 30% decaying movement speed for 4 seconds, and 20 ability haste for 8 seconds. Takedowns within this time re-trigger this effect. All right, so you're gonna be able to burst stuff down. That's good. And it comes with some good stats. Let's see. Supports get Quantum Core. Replace your Blink with Teleblink. Teleblink has a reduced cooldown but cannot be used while in combat. Okay. Now it gives you health, mana, and ability haste. And I don't know why that's a passive instead of just up there at the top. But it's giving you ultimate haste as well. Yeah, I don't see that item getting used a lot. For tanks. Alright. Okay, stats. Magical armor, interesting. Deconstruction. Your next basic attack on hit against an enemy minion will cause them to explode, healing you for 30 plus 6% of your max health and granting 10 additional gold. The explosion deals 100 plus 6% of your bonus health magical damage to nearby enemy units. Oh, man. That's pretty good. Your next basic attack on hit. So on hit damage on a basic attack. So, yeah, you could just rip through enemy minions. There's no cooldown on that. At least not that it says. Upon executing 25 minions with destruction, return to base to evolve this item. Oh. Lesser destruction. Wait, what? How are you going to go to lesser destruction? Your next basic attack will explode, blah, blah, blah. What's the difference? The explosion deals 100 plus 6%. That's the same. Oh, because it's not granting the 10 additional gold. Okay. And then passive gain 15% increased physical and magical armor. Ooh. Hello. Because you're just going to be able to rip through minions. Like a tank support is going to really love this. And we have a tank support editor's notes. For those of you that follow social channels, you know we previously mentioned our hope to add 18 new items. Unfortunately, however, some of our extra items didn't quite meet our balance integrity checks. Yeah. Okay. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, so you're only short 3. Don't sweat it. It's alright. And then Bonesaw got removed, which... Oh, man. Travesty. Nobody was using Bonesaw anyways. I mean, it's on every third basic attack on hit. Yeah, it would have really good with some of the new items. Plus, it's got the max health. Oh, well. Alright, probably the last thing, we got some gameplay balance changes, 15 items added, various adjustments, reworks to some carry fighter items, ultimate haste stat added, minion experience range decreased, boss monster durability and damage increases, outer towers are now fortified for the first 15 minutes, additionally all child minions, blah blah blah. Okay, you can read that. That's not too bad. Don't care. Yeah. Hero balance changes. Here we go. Damage decreased. Mana cost decreased. Okay. Interesting. Fang Mao, attack speed increased. Okay. Hamstring, secondary damage increased. Gideon, damage decreased from his primary. Yeah, they just shaved the top off. That's not too bad. Void Breach. Yep, not too bad. It's minor. Turret health decreased. Thank God. Oh, turret health, magical power scaling decreased. Quan, physical power decreased. Really? Alright. Alright. Cool. Cool. I don't really play him. Murdoch currently benefits from a high level of control and safety within his kits, blah blah blah. His movement speed is decreased. Good. Longer than the arm of the law cooldown is increased. Alright. Mercy's total physical power scaling decreased. Ooh. Just at 80%. Oh, okay, it's just a flat 80%. I see. Bug fix on phase. Serath. Yeah, cooldown refund decreased. Cool. Severog, health regeneration increased. Nice. Harbinger, cleave increased. Damage increase on his primary. A little bit. A little bump up. Skylar, mana decreased. Oh. Okay. Thrust. Damage decreased. Flight bonus movement speed decreased. Yeah. Could see that coming. Hypercharge, her ultimate. Damage decreased, huh? I don't think that was doing enough, in my opinion. Bonus physical power scaling decreased. Magical power scaling decreased. Missing health damage decreased. Okay. Hail of arrows. Hell of Arrows got an increase. Oh, the slow increased. All right. No more hopping your bitch asses out of it, hopefully. All right. Knock, knock. Now benefits from lifesteal. Okay. Cool. Because that's what we needed. Health growth decreased. Attack speed decreased sometimes. Or smoothness improved. Wind burn. Yeah. Movement speed decreased. Thank God. Yeah. Thank fucking God. No wonder. Crests. Alright. Alright. Nothing too crazy. Increased cooldown on stasis. Man, I don't even think stasis was that good. What do I know? Hey. It increased a composite bow. Nice. Polar treads. I don't know which one that one is. Ashbringer. Reworked. With basic no longer reducing basic ability cooldowns by flat. Instead, it now reduces them by a percentage of cooldowns. Alright. Demolisher. Demolisher's Decide passive has been removed and replaced with a new effect that grants additional bonus physical armor penetration. This should reduce the frequency at which Demolisher is bought as a catch-all that is generically strong against tanks and squishies alike. Trauma. Your basic attacks and critical strikes additionally ignore 30% of your target's bonus. Yeah, okay. Puncture's physical penetration decreased from 30% to 20%. Damn. Alright. Decides max health difference, damage, amp, passive removed. Nuclear rounds has been restatted with its physical power being removed. I'll never fucking buy nuclear rounds now. Not that I did, but come on now. 40%. So it's just so it's just being added as an attack speed item. Alright. So it's going to, your abilities are going to deal more damage. That's still good for carries that I don't use, so. Oh no, not a Nyxian Quiver. I love this item. Firstly, its keen strikes on hit passive has been removed. No. No. No, say it ain't so. Secondly, Onyxia no longer grants melee heroes ramping attack speed and instead provides them with 5% additional crit chance for every 20% critical chance they own. This means that a melee hero can get 100% critical strike chance with 4 or less items if their build includes Quiver. Melee heroes gain 5% additional critical chance for every 20% critical chance they have. So now we're looking at a minimum of 4 instead of 5 with this. Additionally, they gain 1% damage mitigation every 10%. You put in something like this. You could put this together with, what's that dagger that gives critical chance every hit. Nice. Then all you need is those 2 items. Plasma Blade. Speaking of, now generically grants 20% critical strike chance, and its passive crit has been cut in half as a result. This is to better allow the item to pair with other options. and provide the item with some greater consistency. Vibro Cutter critical strike chance per stack increased from 8% to 4%, or decreased. Damn. That's okay. Still good. Resolution, just a recipe change. Spectra, cost reduction. Attack speed decreased from 45% to 40%. Yeah. And on hit strikes reduced. Yeah. Solaris, cost increased. Physical power increased, or decreased. Ability haste decreased. Recipe changed. Solar Blade, damage scaling changed from 100% critical strike chance to 15%. What now? Solaris is receiving adjustments to a Solar Blade passive, with it now slightly scaling with bonus physical power, but able to critically strike and heal you for a portion of the effect damage dealt. The addition of Sustain to Solaris will better allow it to function as a strong first buy for ability heavy carries and better pair with other alternatives. So Blade's damage can now critically strike. Okay. And now heals you for 50% of the damage dealt. Alright, so that's a non-hit item. It's going to be great in a non-hit build, regardless. That's just going to make it better. Alright. Deathstalker's getting a reduction. No. Violent strikes, physical penetration increased. Max dex decreased. Yeah. Okay, Echelon Cloak. Shadow Time activation. Thank goodness that's getting a reduction. Omen is getting an increase. Nice. Basilisk reworked. Okay. No longer granting on-hit damage, but additional movement speed. That'll be nice. Bonesaw removed. Earthshaker, max dex decreased. Gaia Greaves, movement speed stat gain rate, it decreased. Nice. Miss Metal Buckler, 80% base health regen added. Okay. Tainted Blade, Megacosm, Tainted Scepter, Galaxy Greaves, Elefrost, Fist of Razul, Minion Crusher bonus. Yeah, of course. Alright, and then bug fixes. Wait, announcer voice. I saw that in there. Oh, no. It's just the first blood thing, and that's it. Alright, so tell me what you thought of, all of this. I think it's phenomenal. They did say that they're working on some large, across the board hero changes, or buffs, nerfs, even possible reworks, coming for every hero, or nearly every hero across the board, for version 1.4. So I imagine it'll be a month, 2 months before we see that. But I'm excited for everything that is version 1.3. So let me know what you think, what maybe your favorite part of it is, and be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks.